Past couple games, you had 20 back to back.
I feel good, just in like another good groove. Body a little beat up, so definitely looking forward to this national team break. After we get this last one in tomorrow, I'm still missing some wide open shots, so I'm still a little frustrated.
So, but what do you think of like this time of the season? What's some of the main like your main things?
Main priority for me is like, man, honestly, like, I mean, yeah, here was like a little bit different, but I mean, I try to start the game like getting to the basket, get like a nice little layup look, if I can. But yeah, other than that though, man, just been trying to just go out there and just hoop. I felt like when I had like them two games back to back, not too long ago against Masanyo and Lewisburg. I think that getting people involved and making my teammates better is like the next evolution of my game. But I put in the work, so I'm very confident, in my ability to go out there and make others better, but then to still, what I'm saying, do my job and score too. Anytime I see the big up in like a push and under situation, I'm trying to reject every time. I saw Nate's man was in the paint when I first caught the ball and I wanted to whip it, but I just felt like it was too many hands. So I just tried to attack, get some people to commit more a little bit. So I had like more of a clear passing angle.
I seen I mean most of your points is coming out of well the top line is pick and roll for you. And in that you've been shooting about 46% out of catch and shoot out of pick and roll.
I just still feel like I still feel like it's way more improvement that I can do.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel like there's a lot more work I need to put into just, shooting off the dribble and just like noticing space. I feel like I'm making decent decisions out of the pick and roll, but I definitely think that there's like a whole nother level I can get to. And I don't really have like I'm not really that confident in my mid range yet. So I feel like because right there, really like, yeah, I shot the tray ball, but like probably should have took one more rhythm dribble inside and shot the midi. But I'm just like not that comfortable with it yet. I think it's
Yeah.
something that I really need to like drill this summer because I feel like if I get a mid range game, it's really curtains.
I mean, you shooting what 34% right now from three. Yeah, I was gonna say everything inside has been a lot more efficient, I think, this year.
Yeah, and I think like my 3 pointers have definitely dropped because I'm shooting a lot more off the dribble. Like right there, that's why I was telling you where I feel like things really slowing down. Like when I come off, you can kind of see like what I'm looking at already. So I already know that I gotta just put him in jail real quick just so his man can commit. But it's like he could contest right there, E's man, because E kind of coming back to the ball. But like yeah, once I split right here, boom, you can kind of see my eyes is already up.
And you tell me, but like this is how you earn more minutes. This is how you get PT at this level. Good box out. You just got a rebound and assist in one possession. You're worried about scoring. This is gold to a coach. I'm looking at your shooting off the out of jump shot. So catch and shoot, you're shooting 40% right now. Anything catch and shoot, which is not bad. And then, but anything off the dribble is like cold, low key shooting 23% off the dribble.
So I
Nine
got to
nine
work
for
on it.
39 off the dribble right now. 9 for 39 off the dribble. But yeah, at the rim, you shooting 62% at the rim. You finishing 62% around the rim, bro. So even
But
like this is good to look at because so ISO for you, that's you turn the ball over ISO about 1 in 5 possessions.
I probably should have came back with a tween right after that and just went left. The one in the corner, I jumped straight up and straight down in the first half, and I missed it in and out. But
Yeah,
other than that, every other miss has been like
to be
super
short.
short or
Yeah,
like hard right, like
yeah,
just because I'm fading and stuff. So it's
it
just like I
is.
got to just be more balanced.
Yeah. That's the difference between 33% and 40% from three. So you scored. So even both games you played against Lassonde, you had 19. It's above your
Mm-hmm.
average. So we'll watch some more of that film against them, but that's where you're at. This was like I was watching this and I was like, yeah, that's
Like obviously, like, but I was like getting to the basket is still working. So when I seen Joe pass me the ball, like this dude right here can't move laterally. Brooks was sprinting back into the play, and then I see help side right here. Robbie, he a shooter, so I know somebody gonna fan out to him. So then I saw Brooks fan out, but then I just saw bro on the drive. Yeah, I'm gonna pump fake, see what I get, and then when I pump fake, they both jumped out the frame.
I'm like, it's the little stuff like this, but that's such a pro move.
Like I was really planning on passing that out to Kovac, but when they both jumped, I was like, oh yes.
I tell you too, from three off the dribble, man, I don't even know if you're gonna want to know. You see like that weak? Did you see that weak side, like that gap?
Yeah, I saw the weak side because he's not because this corner guy's not gonna help, but this guy, this middle guy, number 7 is gonna help because he can't shoot. So I was thinking I'm gonna have to lob it because he athletic and he's already looking at it.
This is because like pick and roll again, like that's where you're scoring the most points, like in pick and roll stuff, doing the best out of pick and roll, really.
I probably should have went all the way to the basket right there, or threw it to Mish. I think maybe I just hold on to the ball too long.
Like dudes don't be understanding the value of even with a lot of high school dudes we talk to. I'm like, bro, go get a rebound and see what happens.
He like, nigga,
Yeah.
you average damn near 5 rebounds as the littlest nigga on the floor.
In the last 10 games though, you scored above your average 6 times. So in the last 10 games, you scored above that.
Because if
You
you
buy
gonna
your
take that shot, that needs to be like I just hit 3 of them. And I just didn't think he was gonna reach, and then he reached and just I gave it
yeah.
right to him. And then first to the floor. I felt like that was a foul because like I had him on my left side when I came off pick and roll because this is what I'd be doing most of the time.
Your scoring contribution is more like valuable than you think. You average 14 off.
Against the Germany team,
You had 7 that game.
I knew I was gonna get by him, and I should have just laid it right here with the left. It's gonna be a lot more playing on the ball, but yeah, just a lot more on the ball screens. When I picked it up right here, I should have just took off and kept it in my right, because then he would have had to come over my body. But I kind of gave it right to him with the left. This one was deep too, but you could just tell like my balance, my base is just way better.
I'm just trying to see how you played the last couple of times.
Yeah,
Then
hella aggressive, hella contact, and just made him make calls for real. I definitely think like I took away from this session like my base, and then just in terms of like how I get into games too, just being aggressive, bringing energy defensively, and then like on my shot, I'm seeing off the dribble, I'm leaning. So now I just like focus, like point of emphasis is just when I am coming off ball screens and I am shooting off the bounce, just stay balanced. Like not even thinking about my form or footwork or anything like that. That's gonna be natural, but just stay balanced. So
yeah,
that'll be like a point of emphasis for me tomorrow, especially like when I'm warming up.
yeah, again, bro. I mean, you finishing 62 around the rim. Yeah, then your averages. That's always important for y'all to win. Pretty much any game that you score under your average, y'all have lost.
Yeah.
But yeah, you coming off a 20-point game. Before that, 21. Before that, 15. So you must be feeling pretty good or something.
I changed my mindset after that Germany game. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna and the Masayo, I was just like, bro, I'm not finna like let my coach dictate like how I go play the game with joy. So it's like
Yeah.
every time I step on the court, I'm just like, bro, I put in the rep.
Just hoop. Just
Yeah,
hoop.
just who. I
Yeah.
felt like in those games I was too bought into like the too bought into like the scheme and what we was trying to do and not necessarily reading what they was giving me out there. Like I was
Yeah.
just kind of a guy that was taking up space. So I vowed to myself that that was never going to happen again. And I
Yeah.
was like, if I do have a bad game, it's going to be a bad game my way instead of like being a shell of myself.